Chud is actually locked up in a Memphis jail.
Ooh.
And I'm sure there's a lot of black guys there. I wonder how bold he's going to be without that gun on him.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he's going to say that they're chimping out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wish he would do that. Well, do you know about the whole Chud the Builder situation?
Yeah, I caught up to that. That's,
So,
How
this
ignorant
white
is that
dude
shit?
was going around
Chud.
calling black people the N-word and saying they're chimping out. He would have a gun on him and dare him to do something until a man finally did it.
Yep.
Punched him in the face. Chud pulled out a gun, I think shot the man, but then shot himself. And now he's being charged with attempted murder and facing 60 years.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I was, at one time I thought karma was on vacation.
Oh, not today, was it?
Yeah.
Not that day.
Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like he's getting his just desserts.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm very optimistic, okay? All this dumb shit, all this ignorance, I call it like, ignorenaissance, basically, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that this ignorenaissance has just been playing out, and even the ignorant people get a chance to see themselves. They get a chance to look at what true ignorance and racism, how stupid it actually is. Wait a minute. So
That's facts. Like, Chud, he was so racist that he was stupid. He was damn near wanting something to happen one day so he can kill a black person. Everything that he was putting on film, everything that he was doing on social media, he incriminated himself. That's how ignorant he was. And that's how racist he was.
you're hating the people that you victimized. You hate the people that you victimized. That's like hating victims for raping them.
Facts.
The people you hate.
You hate.
And so you want to deny all victims any of their rights. How does that make sense to
doesn't make
anybody?
sense.
So so this man is, so people who've been subjugated and been mistreated by your type, you hate them. Does that not show the most monumental ignorance on this planet? Behold.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for, say, any kind of white person to hate us when they already have the upper hand, right? Y'all are looked at as superior. The white man is rich. The white man is this. The white man is that. Why even still hate a black person? For what? For what? We're already lower than you guys, right? Why hate on us still? Why hate on somebody that is lower than you? Somebody make that make sense.
You are the people you are those ugly people that you think that you're not. It's like, oh my God, wake up to see what's up. I saw this post, and it really is something that is an indictment about today. And I wish everybody would pick up this post. I don't, I scrolled, I happened to catch it, but I touched on it and I shared it with my friends, and I was like, this thing is significant. Well, it was this post where this black man was in a crowd. I don't know if you've seen it, but he's just crossing the street, minding his own business. And a white guy comes up to him and puts a monkey picture on his back, says monkey or something like that. And, while tapping him on the back and give him some dap and walking away, while all these white people see this sign on this brother's back and they laugh. Nobody is telling him, like, crowd after crowd, watch this happen. And they just allow it to happen, and they snicker behind him.
That's crazy.
Until one white woman walked up and snatched that shit off his back and just start tearing it up without him even knowing. But I encourage everybody to pull up this thing, because
I didn't see that video.
An indictment on what it is today and what it's always been.
What I'm thinking is that most of those white people that did see it, a part of them have some hatred towards black people to where they didn't feel the need to do something about that whole situation. Not trying to single out no race. There's a lot of races in general like this, but since we're on the subject of talking about white and black, I feel like there's a lot of white people specifically that say that they're not racist or they don't think any different about black people, but low-key, if that happened, they would be the type to be like, you know, just turn the other cheek and act like it didn't happen, rather than actually going up to that black man and ripping it off. That's just my opinion.
Those people, which everybody, you know, a lot of those people can see themselves in that scenario.
Yeah.
Watching this happen and yet say nothing. But they can tell themselves they're not racist because they're not the one that put that sign on.
I literally just got done saying that. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people out there that say that they're not racist, but low-key, if this situation happened, they would turn the blind eye. If I saw a black person go up to a white man or a white woman, slap a paper that says... that shows you that I'm not even racist, because I didn't even want to say the word, but a racial slur. They slap a racial slur on the white person's back. Immediately, my black ass would literally go up, take off the paper, and rip it up. Let's not do that as black people. That's how I think naturally. Like, let's not do that as black people. But once again, not all people think like that.
His back, right? No, of course, this was an experiment, right? It didn't really happen. But that experiment really exposes what we have in society. Where people will sit back and watch these egregious things happen and do nothing and tell themselves they're good people. No, you're fucking not. You're the same people that looked up in those lynching photos and smiled, right? That's what this country was built off of. Like now, folks see yourselves, right? And you have the opportunity to do something about it, but at least the bandage is being ripped off. We're seeing what's really evident in society. And I would have loved for the people to just not have allowed that to happen to this man, you know? And there's that one woman that snatched that thing off. And of course, I talk about, famously, the reference of the snakes with Ali's story, Muhammad Ali, when he talks about 10,000 snakes, coming down to kill me, only 1,000 are good. Well, how do I tell the difference? And I know we have our triumphs. Now I look at our triumphs because when foreigners in the other countries marched for George Floyd during the pandemic, that was something that I thought was the most amazing, most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I don't want to lose the fact that that's there. But we have this ugliness as well. But I would hope people can see themselves in that experiment, that scenario, because I think that really speaks on what this country is and how such egregious things are allowed to happen because people can just sit back and say, well, it's not me. I never owned a slave. I didn't put that sign on that man's back. But you and that woman, there's a big difference between you and the woman that snatched that sign off of him.
Well, Vlad is actually locked up in a Memphis jail. But I'm sure there's a lot of black guys there.
Hold on, what?
Locked up in a Memphis.
The difference between you and the woman that snatched that sign.
And I do just want to point that out before we even get into the next segment. That's basically what I meant to say in this video. There's a big difference between you turning the blind cheek, like it wasn't me that did that, versus standing up for that person and be like, rip it off his back and be like, that's fucked up. There's a big difference. Put yourself in that scenario. What would you do? And be real. Put it in the comments.
Well, Chud is actually locked up in a Memphis jail.
Ooh.
I'm sure there's a lot of black guys there. I wonder how bold he's going to be without that gun on him.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he's going to say that they're chimping out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wish he would do that. I wish he would. Listen, if someone butt-fucks Chud the Builder in jail, I will do an interview with you. I'm not saying you should do it. But if you butt Chud the Builder in jail, you will get a Vlad TV interview. I want the play-by-play.
Yeah.
I want you to describe what his face looked like in the very beginning and at the end. I want to know about that, all right? Because that's what he fucking deserves. Fuck that guy. Straight up and down.
Yeah,
he got exactly what he fucking deserved. I hope he does the 60 years. Because here's the thing, right? Because people are trying to argue that, Well, no, he was assaulted first.
No.
But there's specific laws.
Yeah, Tennessee,
free speech doesn't protect you calling someone the N-word.
Right.
Or a racial slur like that.
Yeah.
That is not protected speech.
Right.
So if someone reacts to it, they're actually somewhat protected to it. You know,
it's
in that
about your
situation,
intent.
which is why he is now being charged with attempted murder, which is great. I'm actually trying to interview the guy that actually punched him.
Right.
I put on a $10,000 offer. Yeah, hit me up, man. Once you get out the hospital, let's do a Vlad TV interview. I want to hear the play-by-play.
That would be crazy.
There you go.
If Vlad did an interview with the person that Chud shot, that would be insane. I can't say though, somebody calling someone else a racial slur, that's literally provoking them, knowing that they're armed and shit. It's like, Chud was making no sense. I'm glad that he got charged with attempted murder because once again, all of this was filmed and he has history of doing it. He has tweets about it. Like he really wanted to unalive a black person. I'm with Vlad though. I hope Chud does all of his 60 years. I wish he got sentenced life in prison if I'm being honest. People like that should not even be out in the world. And I hope all his years in prison in general are hell. I hope he getting raped, beat up, all types of shit. Anywho, y'all, if y'all made it to the end of this video, let me know your opinions about the Chud situation. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the crew. You already know what to do, baby boo shoot. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm about this bitch. Later.
Spinning the cake, riding the cake, give me that cake, taking the bait, I got the man, hit on the bait, rapping that slate.